Okay, so as a kid, I spent all my school holidays in the bustling metropolis of Te Kuiti, well known for the golden shears and the running of the sheep. Ace. I was with my grandparents though, so that was pretty cool. My nana was the coolest grandmother in the world, like all yours, I'm pretty sure. She was loving, she was a great cook, and she always turned a blind eye when she caught me with my hand in the cookie jar. But in 1998, we all, as a family, had to face the C word. Cancer, obviously. She developed ovarian cancer. So that was a bit of a shock to the system. And then, of course, went off to Waikato Hospital, where the stunning views of the Tron could not quite compensate the loss of her fiery auburn hair. But after a few months of pretty reasonably harrowing treatment, she got the all clear. Ace. We were happy again and had one more Christmas as a complete family. Before, if you think the C word's not nice, then wait till you hear the R word. It's pretty harrowing, particularly when really she hadn't recovered from the last round of treatment. So we swung into action, the full breadth of the family. They breed pretty prolifically there. And, that Nana was blessed in that way. She had lots of people around her, which not all elderly do. But this time round with the relapse, she entered what I call the pinball machine of treatment. The chemo on her cancer caused bowel problems. The surgery for her bowel problems caused blood pressure problems, and so on. And at no point during the entire process did we, the family, or any of the healthcare providers question what was going on. Another treatment, another drug, none of us questioned. And why would we? Because we all want to do everything that we can. In early 2001, Nana finally, I told you I'd cry. Nana finally died. And by the end, it was pretty hard to tell what killed her, the cancer or the treatment. The Te Kuiti Netball Club formed a guard of honour over her coffin. Over her coffin, which was pretty beautiful. But the truth was that when Nana relapsed, the chances of her recovering were about the same as her winning lotto. But no one wants to have that conversation. Even if it means hours or weeks of extra life, we will treat regardless of the cost and of the damage it causes. Much like boiling frogs, each progressive treatment seems logical in itself but adds up to a collective madness. We have to start talking about what we value in life so that we can properly weigh up whether extra treatment is really worth it. Because every treatment has a downside. 1 in 8 people during hospital treatment have some sort of adverse impacts, and 1,500 people a year die as a result of hospital treatment. If people know about the downsides, then 1 in 4 will choose not to be treated. We have a system which is very good with acute cases, as was shown before, and that's great. But a lot of people within the system want more care and less cure. And that money that's spent on trying to cure old age could be better spent elsewhere too. Only 2/3 of kids in Porirua are immunized against basic diseases. The scary thing is that healthcare spend is racing off into the future. And it's going to double by 2050, and 1/3 of that is spent in the last year of anyone's life. If you're under 40, which I'm sure most of you probably are, then before you retire, you'll be spending 1/4 of your income on healthcare and superannuation for baby boomers. I'm not suggesting Logan's Run here. I'm not suggesting we line up the baby boomers, but I'm suggesting we need to start talking about death and about our relationship to death and our culture surrounding death.